Imagine dedicating your entire life to football, only to lose it forever in a single moment. No transfers, no comebacks, no redemption stories, just a permanent ban that erases your career overnight. Football is full of dramatic red cards, heated rivalries, and shocking scandals, but some players crossed a line so serious that the sport shut its doors on them forever. Today, we're diving into the footballers who got banned for life, and the unbelievable reasons why football is often described as the beautiful game. It brings nations together, creates heroes, and builds legacies that last generations. But behind the glamour lies a strict code of ethics. When players break that code in extreme ways through corruption, violence, or criminal acts football's governing, bodies don't hesitate to make an example out of them. Lifetime bans are the harshest punishment in the sport. They mean the end of professional football in every form. No playing, no coaching, no managing, and no involvement in official competitions. These bans are rare, but when they happen, they send shockwaves across the football world. Let's uncover the stories of the players, whose careers ended not with retirement, but with exile. Match fixing, the ultimate betrayal of football. When fans watch a match, they believe what they're seeing is real. Passion, skill, drama, unscripted. Match fixing destroys that trust, and when players get involved, the punishment is ruthless. Chinese Super League scandal in 2010. Chinese football was rocked by one of the biggest corruption crackdowns in sports history. Authorities uncovered a massive network of match fixing, bribery, and illegal gambling that stretched across leagues and clubs. To former Chinese internationals became the face of the scandal. Ki Hongxin Sibo players had represented their country at the highest level. They were national heroes. But investigations revealed they had accepted bribes to manipulate match results. The punishment was swift and devastating. Both players received lifetime bans from football and prison sentences. Overnight, their legacies were erased. Fans who once cheered their names now saw them as symbols of betrayal. The message was clear: football will never forgive you. The match-fixing mastermind, while not a traditional player, one of the most infamous figures connected to football bans was Wilson Raj Perumal. Perumal wasn't scoring goals or making tackles. He was orchestrating global match-fixing operations. He manipulated games across continents, targeting vulnerable players and referees. FIFA eventually issued him a lifetime ban from all football-related activities. His story exposed how deep corruption could run and how dangerous it was for the sport's integrity. Violence beyond the pitch. Football is emotional. Tempers flare. Players argue. But sometimes, emotions cross into violence, and when they do, careers can end instantly. When football meets crime in rare cases, players have committed serious criminal acts that led to permanent bans from football. Governing bodies have zero tolerance for crimes that damage the sport's reputation and values. Football wants heroes, not criminals. When players become the latter, the sport cuts ties completely. Lifetime bans in these cases serve a dual purpose: protect football's image, send a warning to future generations, because once football loses public trust, everything collapses. Gambling and betting scandals. Betting has always had a complicated relationship with football. It fuels fan engagement, but for players, it's a dangerous line. When players gamble on matches, especially their own, it raises one terrifying question: were the results ever real? Some players received lifetime bans after repeated betting violations and involvement in illegal gambling networks. Football authorities consider this a direct attack on the sport's credibility, because if players bet on games, fans stop believing in the game itself. Why lifetime bans are so rare? You might notice something surprising. There aren't many lifetime bans in football history. That's because governing bodies usually prefer suspensions, fines, or temporary bans. Why? Because football loves redemption stories. Think about players who returned after scandals, injuries, or controversies. The sport thrives on comebacks. It thrives on second chances. But lifetime bans exist for one reason. Some actions are simply unforgivable. Common thread among lifetime bans includes match-fixing corruptions, criminal activity, repeated violations of football. Integrity rules these offenses, threaten the foundation of the sport itself. Psychological fall from hero to outcast. Perhaps the most tragic part of lifetime bans isn't the punishment, it's the fall. Spend their entire lives chasing one dream. From childhood training sessions to professional stadiums, football becomes their identity. Then suddenly, it's gone. No farewell match, no retirement speech, no chance to say goodbye, just silence. Clubs move on, football moves on, and the player is left watching from the outside forever. The ripple effect on fans and clubs when a player is banned for life. The damage goes far beyond the individual. Clubs lose sponsors, fans lose trust, leagues lose credibility. A single scandal can stain an entire competition. That's why football authorities act so aggressively when integrity is threatened, because football isn't just a sport, it's a global industry worth billions. And trust is its most valuable currency. Lessons football. Learned the hard way every lifetime. Ban changed football in some way after match-fixing scandals. Monitoring systems improved. Betting regulations tightened player. Education programs expanded football. Realized something important. Prevention is better than punishment. Today, young players receive training on ethics, gambling rules, and corruption risks. Governing bodies actively monitor suspicious betting patterns. Football learned from its darkest moments, and it's working hard to ensure they never happen again. Asterisk football is a game of passion, glory, and dreams. But it's also a game of responsibility. The players who were banned for life remind us that talent alone isn't enough. Integrity matters just as much. These stories aren't just about punishment. They're about the fragile trust that keeps football alive, because without honesty, the beautiful game becomes just another scripted show, and football will do anything to make sure that never happens again. The next time you watch a match, remember this: every goal, every tackle, every victory depends on one thing: trust. Lose that, and football